Section 325 General Limitations. No official or employee shall be entitled to a salary rate higher than the maximum fixed for his position or other position of equivalent rank by applicable laws or rules and regulations issued thereunder. Section 326 Review of Apposition Ordinances of Provinces, Highly Urbanized Cities, Independent Company Cities, and Municipalities within the Metropolitan Manila area. The Department of Budget and Management shall review ordinances authorizing the annual or supplemental appropriation of provinces, highly urbanized cities, independent component cities, and municipalities within the Metropolitan Manila area in accordance with the immediately succeeding section. Section 327 Review of Apposition Ordinances of Component Cities and Municipalities. The Sangguniang Panlalawigan shall review the ordinance authorizing annual or supplemental appropriation of component cities and municipalities in the same manner and within the same period prescribed for the review of other ordinances. Section 328 Duration of Apposition. Appositions for ordinary administrative purposes not duly obligated shall terminate with the fiscal year, and all unexpected balances thereof shall be automatically reverted on the 31st day of December of each year to the general fund of the local government unit. Article number 2 Barangay Budgets. Section 329 Barangay Funds. Such funds shall be disbursed in accordance with the provisions of this title. 10% of the general fund of the barangay shall be set aside for the Sangguniang Kabataan. Section 330 Submissions of detailed statements of income and expenditures for the barangay budget. On or before the 15th day of September of each year, the barangay treasurer shall submit of the punong barangay a statement covering the estimates of income and expenditure for the ensuing fiscal year, based on a certified statement issued by the city or municipal treasurer covering the estimates of income from local sources for the barangay concerned. Section 331 Preparation of the Barangay Budget. The barangay budget shall likewise be subject to the same budgetary requirements and limitations herein above prescribed. Section 322 Effectivity of Barangay Budgets. The ordinance enacting the annual budget shall take effect at the beginning of the ensuing calendar year. Section 333 Review of the Barangay Budget. The Sangguniang concerned shall have the power to review such ordinance in order to ensure that the provisions of this title are complied with. Section 334 Barangay Financial Procedures. The financial records of the barangay shall be kept in the office of the city or municipal accountant in a simplified manner as prescribed by the Commission on Audit. Chapter 4 Expenditures, Disbursements, Accounting and Accountability. Section 335 Prohibitions against expenditures for religious or private purposes. No public money or property shall be appropriated or applied for religious or private purposes. Section 336 Use of appropriated funds and savings. Funds shall be available exclusively for the specific purpose for which they have been appropriated. Section 337 Restriction upon limit of disbursements. The Sangguniang concerned may authorize the local treasurer to continue making disbursements from any local fund in his possession in excess of the limitation herein provided, but only for such purposes and amounts included in the approved annual budgets. Section 338 Prohibitions against advance payment. No money shall be paid on account of any contract under which no services have been rendered or goods delivered. Section 339. Cash advances. No cash advances shall be granted to any local official or employee, elective or appointive, unless made in accordance with the rules and regulations as the COE may prescribe. Section 340. Persons accountable for local government funds. Any officer of the local government unit whose duty permits or requires the possession or custody of local government funds shall be accountable and responsible for the safekeeping thereof in conformity with the provisions of this title. Section 341. Prohibitions against pecuniary interest. Without prejudice to criminal prosecution under applicable laws, any local treasurer, accountant, budget officer, or other accountable local officer having any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in any contract, work, or other business of local government unit, of which he is an accountable officer, shall be administratively liable therefor. Section 342. Liability for acts done upon direction of superior officer or upon participation of other department heads or officers of equivalent rank. The superior officer directing or the department head participating in just illegal or improper use or application or deposit or of government funds or property. Section 343. Prohibition against expenses for reception and entertainment. No money shall be appropriated, used, or paid for entertainment or reception except to the extent of the representation allowances authorized by law. Section 344. Certification on and approval of brochures. No money shall be disbursed unless the local budget officer certifies to the existence of appropriation that has been legally made for a purpose. Section 345. Official authorized to draw checks in settlement of obligations. Check in settlement of obligations shall be drawn by the local treasurer and countersigned by the local administrator. Section 346. Disbursements of local funds and statements of accounts. In the case of the year-end statement of accounts, the period shall be 60 days after the 31st of December. Section 347. Rendition of accounts. Local treasurers, accountants, and other local accountable officers shall render their accounts within just time, in just form, style, and content, and other just regulations as the COE may prescribe. Section 348. Editorial visitation. The books, accounts, papers, and cash of local treasurer, accountant, budget officer. Section 349. Accounting for revenues. Estimated revenues which remain unrealized at the close of the fiscal year shall not be booked or credited to the unappropriated surplus or any other account. Section 350. Accounting for obligations. All lawful expenditures and obligations incurred during a fiscal year shall be taken up in the accounts of the year. Section 351. General liability for unlawful expenditures. Expenditure of funds or use of property in violation of this title and other laws shall be a personal liability of the official or employee responsible therefor. Section 352. Posting of the summary of the income and expenditure. Local treasurers, accountants, budget officers, and the other accountable officers shall, within 30 days from the end of each fiscal year,